Hey, what up, y'all? It's your boy STOOK.
It's your boy HURRA season.
Man, you watching Call It How You See It.
Call it how you see it TV, yeah.
Hey, it's Kelly Ufe, and you're now watching Call It How You See It. Hey, it's your host Kelly Ufe, and you're watching Call It How You See It. And today we have two special guests, STOOK and HURRA season. So STOOK, I wanted to ask you about last time on the last interview, I didn't get to ask you about because you were in jail for 10 years. So I wanted to know your experience what all you experienced in jail while you was in jail.
Well, I mean, I was, of course, locked up in a federal prison for 10 plus years. But I mean, it's jail. It's a dark place, the land of the forgotten. You know what I'm saying? But after I braced myself and realized, I'm gonna be here for a while, I just learned how to use my time instead of doing it. So I utilized it and I just learned a lot, and ain't no such thing as time go by. Time only go by fast when you're having fun. So I felt every minute of that. So, but I mean, yeah, I was gone for a while, due to getting caught up with some drugs and some money. But it just happened. I made some bad decisions and I had to pay for it.
I also want to ask you, I did listen a little bit of your record that you had spoke about how you was in school, how you had an insecurity feeling. Can you talk about that a little bit about that?
I mean, it was, I grew up and, I grew up in a poverty type of world. So, it was times where, when you growing up, kids is, some kids just mean, you know what I'm saying? And I guess I wasn't comfortable with myself, and I just talk about my past. I guess at that time when I was a kid, I was just feeling ugly inside. But you gotta love you. God created everybody perfect, so whatever my flaws is my blessings. I just had to realize that.
So you both have a project that's coming out. Is it actually out? You and HURRA season? Can we both talk about that? We're gonna start with you, HURRA season.
Project October 31st, 2017. It's been a long time. I've been knowing bro for about 20 plus years. Like I said, he went on vacation for a while, so when he came back, we had unfinished business. Like, we was friends, first before his music, so we just brung it back together. Project coming out. It took us like 12 days to do the mixtape real quick. His grind's like my grind, we both consistent, both hungry, Aaron Star, both got a story to tell, different, views though. And we just put it together, and plus we like two of the most solid, most consistent artists in Kentucky. Not just the state, not just Louisville, like the state of Kentucky. Well respected from a lot of people, majority of the people in our city. So it would only be right for us to, finish the business that we started before he went on vacation. So now he out. Man, bro, got a mixtape coming out October 31st, my brother's keeper.
Do you have anything to say, STOOK?
I mean, the title is self-explanatory. You know what I mean? That's my brother. Like he said, we had that bond before the music. So I mean, it was long overdue. We've been planning this. It just so happened I went to prison, and we could have been and did it when I first got out, almost a year ago or whatever. But it's just that we was waiting on the perfect time to release it. And once we agreed on it, we went straight to work. And then, like, for real, it took us 12 days. But we grown now, so we got more responsibilities. I believe shit. If it wasn't, if we just would have grinded hard and just would have straight, this project probably been done in about 5 days, for real, about 4 5 days, But he got his family and he got business to take care of, and vice versa. So we had to make time, outside of, our priorities, and then, just play time then and get on this grind. So yeah, October 31st, man, the scariest Halloween ever.
So Harris season, I know that I've also listened to your records too. You've been talking about how you was in school and how a lot of people was not really for you back then. Can you get a little in depth about your music? How do you create your music?
I write my music based on me. You know what I'm saying? I really don't listen to a whole lot of industry music. I write and I listen to me. You know what I'm saying? My story is my music. You know what I'm saying? Music is emotions and feelings. You know what I'm saying? Like some people just write and create music. You know what I'm saying? I was born into music. You know what I'm saying? Because music is emotions and feelings. So I just write down my feelings and write down my emotion, and it turns into a story which creates music. Music is life. If you don't have music, it'd be a crazier world than it is now without music. So, like everybody was less fortunate, back in growing up back in the day, but a lot of people don't talk about it. We just happen to be one of the artists who talk about it. Like if you listen to up to date rappers now, you think everybody's balling, everybody's saying wealthy, everybody got money, everybody got jewelry, everybody got females out, but that ain't the real world. After that song's over, when they go home, everybody got problems. I don't care how much money you got, just they don't talk about it. We here to talk about it. We're gonna talk about everything. That's what separates our music.
I have a question to ask you, Stook. How many times were you actually shot?
3. In my shoulder. In my arm, in my leg, and in my chest. And it hurt it. It didn't feel good at all.
At the point in time that you got shot, what were actually going through your mind at the time that you had got shot? Did you think that you were gonna die, or were you gonna make it? What were you actually like? What was you actually feeling at that point in time?
Shit. I really don't remember much, but I know I pray to every God there is. Shit. Allah, God, whoever. Somebody was gonna hear me, so, I don't too much remember detail to detail because I was in and out. And I guess the wounds are so bad, and I just remember waking up in the hospital. I remember as far as the incident, then I remember waking up in the hospital. I don't too much remember like the exact what happened, but it's a blessing. I'm here, so yeah.
Harris season, do you have anything else to say about that?
About what?
About Stook?
I let Stook tell his story. I tell my story, you know what I'm saying? Because he's the only one who can tell his story. I can't tell his story, but I remember coming back from Miami. It was like Memorial Day weekend, coming back and finding out he did get shot. I rushed to the hospital. I ain't even been in the city 30 minutes, so I rushed to the hospital. Go up there to see bro. When I leave the hospital, I get pulled over and I get locked up. So, yeah, but it's crazy. So we destined to be here, get this shit done, and we working.
Is there anything that I have left out that you guys want to say to y'all's fans about y'all's project, whatever? Both of y'all?
This is not the first project. It's not the last project. We working. We coming. Next couple months we're gonna drop another mixtape, and we're gonna be the most consistent like always.
What about you, Stook?
Man, I just want to tell everybody, man, if you fail to plan, your plan will fail, man. Don't spread yourself too thin. Get your money, but focus on one goal and go hard with it. It's okay to be different.
All right, everybody. Thank you for watching Kali How You See, and stay tuned for our next special artist. Bye. To stay updated with Kali How You See, like, subscribe, or click the link below.